Now, dear friend, there is a major update for Affinity Photo 2. If you have Affinity Photo 2 and Affinity version 2.5, you can free of cost upgrade from Affinity Photo 2.5 to 2.6, dear friends. You see here, I opened Affinity Photo. I have seen this update, dear friend. If you don't want, you can cancel, not no, and later you can do. Do you want to restore? No, okay, cancel. We can come here if you want to later update. Just come here, dear friend. If you want to update, you can update later. Later you can check here, help here, and check for update. No, you see, we have this an update is available, Affinity Photo 2. Would you like to install the update from 2.5 to 2.6? This is free, of course, dear friend. Listen this class till the end. There are some exciting features in Affinity Photo 2.6. After updating, we will overview, we will see these exciting features, dear friends. All parts are very important in this video. Don't skip any part, dear friend. Without wasting time, let's install our update here. Install. Now you see, we are installing. Installation process has started now. Hello dear friend, we have just updated. Now we will open Affinity Photo. You see, we are opening Affinity Photo 2 2.6 versions. Here you can read, with your consent, we would like to collect data about your usage of apps to help improve performance and development a better user experience. It depends upon you, dear friend. Are you happy to contribute your usage to help Affinity improve Affinity Photo? You can click, I just click yes. If you don't like, you just click no. Okay, I click yes here. What's new? Now you can see thanks for updating to 2.6. Affinity Photo 2.6 is packed full of useful new features and improvements, dear friend. Now let's read what's new here. Now we have come here, and here you can read, but now we will check for our Affinity what's new here. As you open Affinity Photo 2.6 now, you can even check here Affinity. Okay, your 2.6 we have now, and as you open, you can see here there is a major update for this version. Is that this, you see, object selection tool. This is AI models which you find in Photoshop etc. Now you can automatically, Affinity Photo will remove the background of your photo, dear friend. Before that, I used to remove my photo background of my photo for YouTube thumbnail from here, dear friend. This selection brush tool, but here we can open here, and just we can use this. So for this, we take a photo. For using these features, these AI modules, object selection tools, you have to come here and just click here, dear friend. You see machine learning modules. The object selection tool requires the segmentation model to be installed. Manage install models in settings. You have to come here to settings here, dear friend. You see there are two models which we will use for our AI object selection tool. This is, you see, segmentation here, CPU, GPU. I use CPU and GPU because I have RTX 3060, and here you see segmentation. This is 290 MB. These segmentation tools allow photo to create precise detailed pixel selection from your pixel layer or placed image. Use the object selection to make your selection. It's good for your YouTube thumbnail, dear friend. If you want to remove background, it's automatically removes, dear friend. In Photoshop, you can see this feature is available now. In Affinity Photo is available here, and there is other also selection tool. This is silencing module. Silences allow photo to understand what is visually important in a pixel layer or placed image installed alongside the segmentation model. It enables the single click menu items, select object, dear friend. We will install it and no stay in the class, and we will use how we can use, we will learn in this tutorial. So we just click here install. We are downloading. So we very soon will download with these two modules, and we will start AI selection tools and use and see how it will help us, because I make YouTube thumbnails. So it's very important for me, these features. I had been waiting for these features for a long time, dear friend. See, we have just downloaded, and now I want to download this silency, because this also we will use for our object selection tool. These two modules are very important, and you have to download like this. Follow all features, dear friend. It will be very easy to use. Hello, dear friend, we have just downloaded to this segmentation and silency AI model here, and we will just close here. And now we come here. Hello, dear friend, for using this AI automatic object selection tool, you see object selection tool, you have to just click and you have to come here. You see I have photo for YouTube thumbnail. So you have to just click here and put your cursor here anywhere. So you see AI model of Affinity Photo Object Selection tool has automatically selected this area. You see here, this actually Affinity has selected, objection tool has selected that this area will remain and all these parts background will be removed. And I want this background to remove automatically, dear friend. Before this update, I used to manually use this object selection tool, this tool to remove. But now we just click here, this you see object selection tool here, and we will come here, and Affinity has automatically, you see, redefine the area. I need this, and all background will be removed. And now we come here, you see it has selected. Once you have to left button of your mouse, you have to put on this, and it has been selected now. And now we come here, you see it has been selected. Now we come here to mask layer. It will actually mask the layer, and our background will be very easily removed. You see, we have removed background now so easily. Hello dear friend, we will apply all this AI model object and subject selection tool on our photo, dear friend. If this class is helpful to you, if this video adds value to your life, dear friend, please subscribe the channels to motivate me so that I can make 2 and 3 videos every week, dear friends. If you don't subscribe, like, comment, share, I will stop working and making contents for you. I will be disappointed, dear friends. Nowadays, I am working so hard. I steal time from my family, and I give you, dear friend. I'm earning nothing on YouTube. So I give a lots of time to you, dear friend. So I deserve a subscription, like, comment, share from you, dear friends, so that I could be motivated and make more tutorials for you. And now from here you can see how it has worked. From here, toggle view, you see, and toggle visibility off, you can off no, and you see so beautifully it has worked. Now I can use this photo for my YouTube thumbnail, dear friends, so easily. We don't need to do anything now. So now we come for other tools to use, dear friend. Use this, it's a very good features now which we did in Photoshop. Now we can do in this Affinity Photo 2.6 and update for next features. And now we learn this is also AI powered feature, dear friend, very important feature. The second good AI feature is also unique in Affinity Photo. Now you can select any specific part and you can change a lots of things inside the photo. Now I show you, I have this model here from Pixels, and I show you how we can change the any part, how we will use these selection tools. You have to come here, you see this object selection tool, you have to just click here. If you are on Mac, you have to just hold option, or on Windows PC alt, and you can select any specific part. No, I am holding alt on my window 11. No, you see I can select this color. You see this is the same color of face. So I want to change her skin here. I am selecting, holding alt on my keyboard, and I will just click our left cursor of our mouse just here. You see, now it has selected only this skin part. You see, no skin part. No, I want to change the color of this, actually the skin only. So we will come here, you see our adjustment here, just click, and we will check HSL here. You see HSL, white balance, you can change. You can change anything, vibrance, shadow, highlights, color balance, but I take this HSL. And we can change now hue, saturation shift, luminosity shift. We'll just click here. I want to give this red, like this, come like this, you see here, like this. And we can change here redness. I want to give to her face like redness. You can change in this way. You can change the white balance. You see, you can change like this. You can make face darker if you want darker. In this way you can change very easily. So we come here, you can change redness here. Here you see redness, from here you can change. Just if you want, it will be more red like this. So actually, this is the work of this tool, dear friend. You can change anything, and you can normal mode. You can take this from here, overlay mode. You see soft light. You can check color burn. You can add. You see color burn. It will be like color burn here. From here, you can again blend mode. You can change lighten. It will be lighted, and from here you can take color dose. It will be color dose. A soft light. It will, you see light, soft light here, and you can anytime you can adjust from here. Here's HSL, you know, if you use SSL, all things you can do in this update. So it's a very good, dear friend, no change. In the same way, just we close here, and now we can change here. We can see the changes here, dear friend. See before, after, before and after. In this way you can change. If you want to change her dress only, we will come here, just you see object selection tools here, and we click here, and we will take option on Mac, on alt on our window 11 PC and window 10. Just click here, just hold. You see, now we have select only her dress only now, and we can change her dress only. So we come here to our this adjustment here, and we can change our here the color and black and white redness. You see, I'm changing like this way. You can change here and change like this. You see here, this way you can change here. See, you can change the dress here. For example, we can take other effects like this. Take this vibrance. Now we can change the vibrance of dress here. See, in this way we can change the vibrance. In this way you can change the specific part of the photo, and it helps so lot for professionals. And it's no, I think one time purchase Affinity Photo is better than Photoshop in price and everything. So there are only some important features which we need for our creative work in Affinity. So I shifted from Photoshop to Affinity. So this is our, and we now go for our third features which we will use. Apply these features and it will be very helpful to you. Dear friend, third exciting AI features in Affinity Photo is a subject selection tool. We learned about the two features about object selection tools, how to apply on our photo, and now we come here for subject selection tool here, dear friend. And here you have to come, you see the here file, edit, text, document layer. You have to come here to select here actually, and you see select subject. For this you can go to the settings of Affinity keyboard settings. There you can make your keyboard shortcuts, and you don't come here to the window here, a special window. So today just I want to show you, later you can do this. So select subject here, just click, and you see our subject has been selected. Actually this is our main subject, and now it's selected, and we can do a lots of things there, friend. It's also good from using this. You can remove the background, the same things. So you see, so precisely we have removed the background here. Otherwise before that I use this. You see, if you use Affinity Photo selection brush tool, it takes lot of time, 10 and 25 minutes. Sometime I 30 minutes I gave to remove. You see, so precisely it has removed. After that you can use this photo very easily for your YouTube thumbnails anywhere. And this is today's update, dear friends. Subscribe the channels for more update, dear friends, because now there is an update for Affinity designers and Affinity publisher. If you want, I will make video on Affinity designers. There are some exciting features in Affinity designers and publisher, dear friend. Share these channels and this update to those friends who actually use Affinity Photo. This will help a lot. Then please write in the comment box which type of tutorial do you want. Your one subscription gives me a lots of motivation to make more tutorial for you, dear friend. We meet in the next class. Take care. Bye.